no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the San Diego State Aztecs and the UCLA Bruins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, it has been a few up and down years, a lot of drama for UCLA. After Chip Kelly left, there hasn't been much stability. But let's see if Bob Chesney is the guy to get UCLA back on track and make some noise in the Big Ten. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Aztecs ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bruins offense will have the football first. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to... And that was a phenomenal job showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Throwing, Iamaleava. Got a man, it's Knight. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Quickly complete. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Bruins have this offense rolling. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Knight. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Iamaleava unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Napier. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. They get to him, and now they'll face a 3rd and long.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Takes a hit as he fires. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Sutton. Maybe a crease. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Aztecs! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava trying to escape and get it himself. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Safe completion on the screen. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the chains, but there is a man still down on the field. The Bruins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Play fake, Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. Got a man. It's Ellis. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Running inside. It's Knight. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. There's it. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They go 83 yards on the drive, and what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Sutton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Off play action. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball in the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Aztecs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's a give to Washington. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, San Diego State. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
He'll start the return inside his 5. But the ball pops out on the return. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying play action. Under fire. Buried before he could blink. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. This crowd knows when to bring it. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quickly complete. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Aztecs. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Number 95, set to kick off.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on it.
It's complete on the right side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside, it's Knight. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Iamaleava. Caught in the backfield. It's Matthews. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. He'll heave it deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bruins decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not a lot of room to field this one. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a give to Washington. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 5 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Sutton. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Move. Gonna run it. It's Knight. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Iamaleava. Here's a heat. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Tight end now in motion. Saying in the gun on 3rd down. Right down the middle. It's caught. Runs through a man. He might have space. Touchdown, Bruins! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. To the air on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. Great move. Now he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Aztecs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off play action on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Sheffield. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. So now to try to take advantage of that defensive stop time starting to work against them a little bit, and we'll see what they can do. Makes the catch. It's Ellis. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Running inside. It's Knight. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Play fake. Nico Iamaleava throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Here's Iamaleava to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy...
Maybe some room here. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Bruins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Bruins! And the comeback is on.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The run inside, it's Sutton. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Finds the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. On the run, it's Knight. Might have a chance. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Toss sweep to the right. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this third quarter in style. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Breaks into the open. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Aztecs will call on their punt team. He ought to get a little help on this one with that strong wind at his back. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. And some room to work. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. Throwing, Imaliava. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun on third down, Imaliava. The throw to the outside is complete. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The sure hands, it's Matthews. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Again, it's Imaliava. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. We'll stop play for just a second to check on this injured Aztec. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. All the way back to the 15. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field, and ball is loose. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Got a little grab. Just keeps moving. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Imaliava on the play action. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by 1 possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz or you're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time, hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ellis. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bruins are marching down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Iamaleava fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down, because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And man, what a big spot, a big field goal, and he just misses the opportunity to tie this football game. That was needed, 4th quarter. That was a big-time kick. That one might come back to bite him.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking.
Oh, he wants it all. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
On the ground with the counter. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt is on its way. He'll take it on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.